Ever wondered how it feels to be on the front line of justice, dealing with crime and mayhem on the daily? Well, that's just another day in the life for our protagonist in this game. We're talking about a game that throws you right into the heart of old Detroit, a city that's become synonymous with crime. From the grimy back streets to the neon-lit cityscape, danger lurks in every corner. But that's where you come in. As a police officer, your duty is to uphold the law and bring justice to the city's terrified citizens. But you're not just any ordinary officer. Oh no, your character is a fascinating blend of man and machine. Half human, half robot, you're the embodiment of the thin blue line that stands between order and chaos. This unique nature of yours brings its own set of challenges. As a human, you're vulnerable, capable of feeling pain and emotions. But as a robot, you're equipped with capabilities far beyond human limits. It's a constant tug of war between the two halves. Being a half-robot, you possess immense strength, speed, and durability. You're a force to be reckoned with, a beacon of hope in a city drowning in despair. But being half-human, you also have to grapple with the emotional weight of the job. Every decision you make, every life you save, and every criminal you bring to justice affects you on a personal level. This game isn't just about action and adventure. It's also about the trials and tribulations of a law enforcer torn between his human side and his robotic duty. It's about walking the tightrope of morality and justice, all while trying to maintain harmony within yourself. But don't worry, you're not alone in this fight. Equipped with the powerful Auto 9 and a host of other weapons, you're more than capable of taking down criminals at every stage of this thrilling adventure. So, are you ready to patrol the neon-lit streets of old Detroit and bring justice to its citizens? Being a cop isn't just about the badge, it's about the tools you carry, and boy do we have some serious hardware. Now let's talk about the game mechanics related to weapons and equipment. You see, in this game, you're not just a regular cop. You're a legendary police officer, half human, half robot. Your mission is to bring justice to the dangerous, crime-ridden streets of old Detroit. And to do that, you need some serious firepower. First up, we have the powerful Auto 9. This is not your ordinary pistol. It's a high-capacity, semi-automatic firearm with the firepower to take down the toughest of criminals. The Auto 9 is your trusty sidekick. With this weapon, you can feel confident walking into any situation knowing you have the power to enforce justice. But that's not all. The game also offers a variety of other weapons and equipment to help in your quest for justice. From shotguns to sniper rifles, from body armor to energy shields, each tool has its own unique attributes and uses. You'll have to choose wisely, as each mission may require a different approach. As you progress through the game, you'll encounter various scenarios that will test your strategic thinking and combat skills. Maybe you'll need to use the Auto 9 to take down a gang of thugs in a high-speed chase. Or perhaps you'll need to use a sniper rifle to take out a crime boss from a distance. Remember, each tool in your arsenal is there for a reason. You're not just a cop, you're a symbol of justice. And these tools, they are not just weapons. They are instruments of justice, symbols of the authority you wield. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. These tools are powerful, but they are not toys. They demand respect. They require skill, and above all, they require a sense of justice. So, how will you wield these tools of justice? Will you use them to enforce the law, or will you let the power corrupt you? Only time will tell. But remember, in the end, justice always prevails. In old Detroit, the law isn't just black and white, it's a spectrum, and you're the one holding the color palette. As you step into the shoes of this legendary officer, half human, half robot, you're not just enforcing the law, you're shaping it. In this game, you're not just following a linear storyline. No, you're creating your own narrative, your own version of justice. The decision-making mechanics in this game are intricate, complex, and utterly engaging. You see, the prime directives in this game aren't just a set of guidelines. They're a framework, a canvas on which you can paint your own picture of law and order. You have the freedom to decide how to carry out these directives in a way that suits your style, your strategy, and your vision of justice. And the best part? Your decisions have a real impact on the game's plot and character development. Like a ripple effect, every choice you make, every directive you execute, sends waves through the gritty streets of old Detroit. Your actions can turn the tide of public opinion, shape the city's future, and even determine the fate of your character. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. The consequences of your decisions can be far-reaching. Will you be a beacon of hope for the downtrodden, or a symbol of fear for the wicked? Will you uphold the law at all costs, even if it means crossing a few lines? Or will you prioritize the greater good, even if it means bending a few rules? In this game, the law is not set in stone. It's fluid, constantly evolving with each decision you make. It's a challenging yet rewarding journey, a testament to the power of choice and the impact of consequence. So, how will you color the streets of old Detroit? With a steady hand or with a heavy heart? Justice isn't confined to dark alleys and grimy corners. It's a citywide affair in the open world of old Detroit. The city stretches out before you, a concrete jungle teeming with life, danger, and infinite possibilities. As a legendary police officer, your beat is the entirety of old Detroit, and every corner of it is yours to explore. The game's open-world feature is a marvel. A sprawling urban landscape filled with towering skyscrapers, rundown neighborhoods, and bustling markets. Each location is unique with its own character and set of challenges. The downtown district might be a hub for white-collar crime, while the slums could be home to a notorious gang. As you traverse these areas, you'll encounter a variety of tasks that test your mettle and shape your narrative. Perhaps you'll be tasked with tracking down a notorious criminal hiding in the crowded markets of Chinatown, or maybe you'll need to defuse a tense hostage situation in a high-rise office building downtown. Each task you undertake not only brings you closer to restoring justice, but also reveals more about the city and its inhabitants. The choices you make, the paths you choose, and the methods you employ to uphold the law all have a profound impact on the world around you. This open-world feature enhances the immersive experience of the game, allowing you to truly step into the shoes of a legendary police officer. It's not just about chasing bad guys, it's about understanding the city you've sworn to protect, and the people who call it home. It's about navigating the complexities of law enforcement in a city teeming with crime, and making decisions that can mean the difference between peace and chaos. In this world, you're not confined by a linear storyline or a set path. The city is your oyster, ripe for exploration, and every decision you make shapes the world around you. It's a game that breathes life into the concept of open world, offering an exhilarating blend of freedom, choice, and responsibility. Remember, the city is your playground. The question is, how will you play? So, you've got the badge, the weapons, the decisions, and the city. What's next? Well, let's take a step back and revisit what we've covered. You're stepping into the shoes of a legendary police officer, a figure that's half human, half robot, patrolling the dangerous, crime-ridden streets of old Detroit. It's a role that demands courage, wit, and a strong sense of justice. And you're not going in unarmed. You'll be packing the powerful Auto 9, an iconic piece of firepower that's as much a part of the legend as the man, or rather the machine behind the badge. But that's not all. Throughout your journey, you'll encounter and utilize an array of weapons, each one offering a different approach to restoring peace and order. But what truly sets this game apart is the decision-making mechanics. Every choice you make, every directive you choose to follow, shapes the law, and ultimately, the city itself. You're not just playing a game, you're influencing an entire world with your actions. And speaking of the world, let's not forget the open world feature that brings old Detroit to life. It's a sprawling urban playground, teeming with crime and corruption, waiting for you to clean it up. Explore open areas, complete tasks, and watch as your decisions reshape the city. This game offers an appealing blend of action, strategy, and exploration that caters to a wide range of gamers. Whether you're a seasoned veteran looking for a new challenge or a casual player seeking an immersive experience, this game has something for you. The streets of old Detroit are calling. Will you answer? Until next time, stay vigilant, officers.